So hey everyone, it's Danielle, and I am cooking some chicken soup economic style. Okay, this is the type of chicken soup where you don't have that much money. Maybe it's a rainy day, maybe it's a cold day, maybe one of the kids have, a cold or a flu or something, and you just want something hot and wholesome. Now, everyone should know how to clean chicken, so I didn't go through all that, but you're supposed to cut all the fat, all the extra skin and everything. You can leave a little skin, so I did half and half, half no skin and half some skin, because certain people like a little skin on there. So what I do as I'm cleaning my chicken, just to note that I do put apple cider vinegar. I let it soak for a little bit, and then I rinse it in the bowl. I rinse the chicken and I clean the chicken in the bowl, but I do soak it in apple cider vinegar. Now, I do cut up big chunks of garlic, as you can see. I probably do 4 cloves of big chunks of garlic, and everyone knows that garlic is good for colds, and it's also good for blood pressure. So I just went ahead and cut some fresh garlic in there. I like to start with a full a pot full of water. I like spring water, so I pour spring water. You can use faucet water, distilled water, whatever kind of water you want to use. And I like to bring it to a boil. And as the water is boiling, I will add the garlic. I did add one of those chicken cubes a flavored chicken cube. I did put one in there. I didn't add any salt, and I'll tell you why later on in the video why I didn't add salt. Even though chicken flavored cube does have salt in it, that table salt or any other kind of salt I didn't add. I just add black pepper and red pepper, and I'm just put some butter in here. You can put butter or margarine, olive oil or vegetable oil, whatever choice, and you just put it in your pot and just see how it's boiling slow like this. This is probably on medium high on a gas stove, and just let it boil for about, for me, I let it boil for an hour, because I want it really tender and kind of like falling off the bone a little bit. But you can boil it until you can actually feel the chicken being kind of tender. But it's up to you. For me, I just leave it here for an hour and just let it boil. I get my top and just put it over there and just let it boil. Vegetable mixed, in the can. You just throw it in there, whatever you have in your cabinet. Some cut string beans, some corn, some mixed vegetables, whatever works for you. A can of carrots, it doesn't matter, whatever floats your boat. You just throw it in there. And these are the cup noodles. And it already has that kind of like noodle nest, and it already has the seasoning. And that's why I say you don't have to put any salt, because it already has that salt on the noodles. So you just kind of break open the cup noodle and slide it out and place it on top of your pot here. And you can even put those little vegetables that come, you just throw it in there. See how tender the chicken is? Okay. Put it on there. And you just continue. It's 6 in a box. So I did 3 and I'm going to do 6 more. I'm going to do 3 more. And then I'll come back. Okay, this is what I use. Chicken flavor, but you can use dried vegetables. I just throw that in there too. As you break open that noodle cup, this is how it looks like, a little noodle nest. And it has that salt on top. Now, what you can do is you can rinse some of this, rinse your noodle so some of that salt can be rinsed off of it. Or you could just place it right here, just like this. This particular one I rinsed off so you can see the difference. That's the one that's not rinsed off. This is the one that is rinsed off. And you just place it right there. Now what you do, you slowly add water to it. Real slowly add water to it. Because you want this to be, you know, soupy. So just add some water to it. Okay. And don't worry, it's going to come back to like a boil. But you have these noodles. You know, these noodles don't take that long. It takes 3 minutes, it says on the cup. So you want to turn your fire down and just press those down. And just come back to it in maybe about 7 minutes, so that you can kind of like stir it around and break up the noodle or whatnot. And see how you add that water? You see that juice is not plain water. That's juice. That's all your seasoning in there. And when that salt, and you can just flip this face down so the seasoning can cook too. Just turn them down so that seasoning can soak in the water that you just added in. Okay, so you're coming back about 7 or 8 minutes back, and look how, you know, the noodle is breaking up by itself, you know. And this is what you want to do, is just move it around, you know, get it all in there. See, it's cooking so slow, but you see you have it all in there, that you're moving all of it in there. See all that juice too? So, and if you want to add more water to it, you can, because you know how noodles can soak up the water too. I think I have enough, but I think I'm going to add just a little bit more water to mine, because I like mine full of juice. So, if you hear that cough in the background, that's my son with a cold. And that's one of the main reasons why I am preparing this soup. Yeah, now we're getting it. And I'll just press the noodles down, and I'll just let it go ahead and cook. This looks really nice, all these beautiful colors. And if you like your meat kind of like breaking up, go ahead. If you like yours kind of like stay together, then you just keep pressing this down. Don't try to move anything around. But for me, it doesn't matter to me. Then I'll cut my fire off. I'll put this top on. and I just let it just simmer and heat and steam and do whatever it does. And I leave it in there for about 15 minutes. And after those 15 minutes, you can open up your pot. You can start serving this tasty, savory, nice chicken noodle soup, economic style, to your family, and they will love it so much. If you want me to cook something else, email me at Danielle on demand with the number 1 at gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and God bless.